Everybody, and welcome to another live stream of the weekly free instant tournament. Let me just check to see if the connection is okay before we share the screen and go to BBO. Takes a while. And yes, everything appears to be fine, apparently. Some delay. Okay, here we are. So let's share the screen and go to BBO. As most of you already know, this weekly tournament is updated every Friday. So if you haven't played it yet, you still have plenty of time to do it. And I suggest you do it before you watch this video. I think that's the best way to take advantage of my musings. But let's play 8 deals in match point scoring. Let's see the history here. We begin with a 14 high card point hand. So we want to participate in the auction. As East opens 1 diamond, best way for us to get into the auction is 1 spade for sure. And now part is showing some signs of life with 1-0 trump, but still our hand, although stronger than it might have been for a 1 spade overcall, is very slow in tricks. And so if partner has only 2 spades at most, as we expect him to have, I think it's very unlikely that we'll get 9 tricks here. What I mean by slow is we are bound to have to lose the lead many times to the opponent's aces and kings. And so they will have time to establish probably enough tricks to defeat a 3-0 trump contract. So let's just pass quietly here, even though we might be in the 25 high card point vicinity. So he has 9, we have 14, 23. But as expected, even though the lead was not the most advantageous for them because East is likely to have the king of hearts, they clearly can establish at least 2 diamonds, unless there's a short jack, 2 clubs. If I conduct clubs, but 2 clubs is very likely, and 1 of the major suit kings. So I think we are in a good contract here. And let's play the queen because I expect the king to be in East and start developing our, oh no, it's a bit of a surprise here. The king was in West, but anyway, that means that we shouldn't even worry about finessing in spades. Let's just establish it. We don't need entries to our hand anyway. Just establish the space, losing to the king that should be offside, and yes, it was. So now we have 4 spade tricks, 2 hearts is 6, a diamond and a club 8. So as I said, unless there's some very lucky holding somewhere else, that will be it. 8 tricks. Diamonds were 5-1, so it's a bit unexpected that he decided to open with a heart rather than a diamond. We have 8 tricks and some possibilities of a 9th trick, especially if we can then play West into opening hearts for us, something like that. Don't think it likely. So he had 2 spades and 5 diamonds, very likely 3-3, maybe 4-2. He's discarding a heart. Okay, so now he has only 1 diamond. He discarded 2 diamonds. Why didn't he discard another heart? Probably he started with 10-4 and only 2 clubs. And in this case, we can play ace of clubs and a club. Maybe the lead will end here, and he'll catch the jack of diamonds, but then lead a heart to us. If not, we may lose that jack of hearts. West's discard was a club on a diamond and a heart now. So he has one heart in his hand in this scenario. He still has one heart if he started with 4. So each of them has at least one heart. And so if I play ace of clubs and clubs, for me to lose the jack of hearts, they would have to cash jack of diamonds, allowing West to discard his last heart and then still play clubs. It's not impossible, but East had to have, well, it is impossible because East has 5-2. If he has 3 clubs to maintain communications between the opponents, then the 4th club has been discarded by West. So it's a bit safe here for us to play ace of clubs and a club. We cash the jack of diamonds. We can discard our club, we don't need it. And as expected, the final heart appears to be, let's just check our work to see if East has a 1-0 trump opening bid with 5-3-3-2. You would have the king of spades, nothing in hearts, king jack of clubs 7, ace jack of diamonds 12. So no, I'm quite confident that this will win, as it did. So we got an extra trick there. It was a cool ending to get to 9 tricks. I guess, yeah, nobody bid 3-0 trumps. Some hard work there to get to the 9th trick. Now we have 13 high card points and a diamond 1 suitor, so the plan is clear. At least at the beginning, our plan was clear before the auction started. We wanted to rebid diamonds, showing a minimum opening bid, but now partners bid hearts, and East is raising spades. The 3 heart bid is a spade raise. Please note that. And so we have a heart raise as well. We should raise it. The question is whether we should do it by double or by bidding 4 hearts. I'm a believer in keeping the double here for hands that are less distributional and more willing to stop. And so I'll just bid 4 hearts. Note that partner shows 10 plus when he bids 2 hearts over 1 spade or something like that. So I think if we bid 4 hearts and then double 4 spades, if they go there, I think that's our best description. And we are missing ace, king, and ace. If they can attack clubs, sometimes they can't. If they can attack clubs, we'll go down. But queen 10 opposite double tone ace is an annoying holding for them sometimes. So we have to assume here that this is what we call a frozen suit, so that West has the jack and East has the king. That is a situation in which they could never attack clubs without giving a trick. If West has a king of clubs, he can always lead a spade to his partner's king and wait for a club return. And so this is not a guess. The point that I'm trying to make here is that we should play the 10, because that's the only holding with which the defense is making some sense. And if he has king jack, then we are going down. That happens. I've gone down before. But now they were probably going to cash the 2 black kings. And as I said, the king jack of clubs was over the queen. So it was not we could have done here. Maybe, given that everything is so favorable for them, maybe they would make 3 spades. So we are going down to 100. They were in 3 spades, right? They were going to bid 3 spades. And so wow, clubs are 7-2. So this guy here is probably 5-3-3-2, meaning they would lose 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, 1 heart only, and a club. So that looks like 140 for them. Oh no, he's 5-4 to 0, avoiding hearts. So they would lose 2 diamonds and a club only. And yes, we make 4 spades. But they bid it. Like, yes, I would double for spades. and maybe he would have to guess clubs to make it. But still, okay, 22 high card points, a balanced hand. The two no trump opening bid is 2021, but I don't think extreme precision at these levels is desirable, and I'm not in love with this hand to open it with two clubs. So just try a slight underbid apparently, and he's just indicating a club lead, which is bad news for us. We have nothing in clubs, but we have to respond to statement and hope that we find a fit, and indeed we did find a hard fit. So at least we are a little bit protected against trumps by against clubs by trumps. And obviously we will rough low the next heart, next club if it comes. It didn't come, but now you'll try to draw trumps. And we lost one more trump, but we made a contract. A nothing deal after all. Anything that we did would end up in the same way. So this is probably a very average looking board. 43%. Some people are getting 11 tricks, probably by opening two clubs. Shouldn't make any difference because we'll have the opportunity to double three clubs in the same bid. But for some reason, Mr. West decides to lead a club in one scenario and not in the other. Go figure. 13 high card points, a 4-3-3-3 hand. This is a hand with which playing with a human, I would strongly advise you to respond one heart. With the robots, there are some advantages to not responding one heart here. Most of all, that we confuse the robots a lot by hiding a 4-card major. And the heart suit is very weak. And so 3 no trumps may be better, even if we find a 4-4 fit. And so with a human partner, you should explore for the wide variety of contracts that is. But I think that playing with the robots, this is not something that I usually do in these live streams to adjust so violently a style with the robots. But here I think it's the best bid. So let's go to 3 no trumps. It's the best bid with a robot, never with a human. And that is the kind of hand with which, even after finding a 4-4 fit, we should be in no trumps. And the fit is too weak. We have 3 spade tricks, 2 clubs is 5, 2 diamonds, 7. We need 2 heart tricks, or maybe an actual diamond trick. That's also a possibility. So we want to attack hearts, even though they are not great, and we want to divine who has the doubleton. And it looks like it is West. Looks like that, because he's slightly longer in spades. Spades are apparently 4-3, especially after the deuce from East. Apparently 4-3 with West having 4. Not positive of that, but the problem is that we can't mess with too many other suits because and our hearts are really, really, really low. Our intermediate hearts. So they have ace, king, 10, 9, 8. Horrible. And so I'm thinking whether it's worth our while to attack clubs, which is a short suit, a suit that we shouldn't be attacking in principle, but maybe they will switch to hearts because we hit the hearts in the bidding. I'm not confident enough in their reading, so I'll just play a little heart here, hoping. Doesn't look like a good hope. But let's play another heart. and duck. I don't think this guy has his king 10. Good. Lucky us. So now we have 2 heart tricks, 3 spades 5, 2 clubs 7, 2 diamonds 9. As long as they don't cash too many spade tricks, and they only have 1, so they won't cash too many spade tricks. So the 4 spades were in east rather than west, but we have a tremendous score in this board here. Tremendous for sure. 100% as expected. Well, it's hard to expect 100%, but I knew that this would be a very good board. Okay, 14 high card points and a very bad 5-card heart suit, but still it is our best shot at getting into this auction, and we want to get into this auction. If Parra has any kind of heart fit, we don't want to look elsewhere. And so we have found our trump suit. But should we go higher? I don't think we should, even though the club finesse apparently rates to be okay. But Parra rates to be long in spades, therefore short in diamonds. We need some nice hearts from him, something like ace queen or ace jack of hearts, so that we can rough spades in our hand to win a lot of tricks in hearts. But I think we should invite. And okay, if he deals this with this as invitation to 3 no trumps, if he beats 3 no trumps, I will let him go. But he accepted the invitation with preferred hearts, with horrible hearts. Well, he's short in diamonds as it's expected, but his concentration of strength was really too much in spades and not enough in hearts. We have nothing to do here except hope for the heart check on side, which would give us 3 heart tricks, 3 club tricks, 3 spade tricks, and 1 diamond. Not our day. Yeah, hearts 5-4-1 behind us is clearly horrible. And now we will lose a lot of tricks. This will compensate for the latest. Well, at least we got a favorable shift here. Let's draw the trumps, the final trump. And maybe we can hit a low diamond and get a spade shift. Now, so we're going down 2. We're going down 2, or rather down 3. We're going down 3 here. So compensating the last board. People are being very, just exchange his ace of spades for an ace of hearts, and we're in good shape. How are people getting to 3 clubs? By passing and West reopening with no good reason to reopen. We should double them if they did something that foolish. Okay, this is board 6. It's time for me to stop a little bit our tournament for a word from our sponsors, as you are used to. Visit the Bridge Academy. And this is a platform with videos, recorded videos. Over 200 videos are already recorded here. Videos about card play theory and declare play, instances, defenders, tips, bidding tips, a huge library of knowledge that is sure to help you develop your game. And it's free. membership is completely free. Some videos are only for subscribers, and subscription is only $15 a month. And let's go back to our scheduled programming. We have a 15 high card point hand, horrible 15. But everybody will be opening 1-0 trump, and I don't want to get away from the field once again. So let's open 1-0 trumps and show our major. I'm not happy with my hand at all. This is a hand with which I would downgrade. And we would reach the same contract since partner has 13. But still, we need here to draw trumps. If trumps are 3-2, everything is going to be reasonably fine. If they are 4-1, we need some care. And if they are 4-1, I think we should keep 2 high trumps in one hand so that if they, here we go. Trumps are 4-1, which means this guy is probably long in clubs. If he has the ace of clubs, I don't want him to duck. And okay, now they didn't. If I had drawn all the trumps, I would be exposed to a diamond. Switch here, but now I can draw all the trumps after having taken away the club king, club ace, sorry. And now, unless this guy has 2 singletons, which is very unlikely, we will win 2 club tricks. Okay, 60%. This is not a difficult deal. And we go to the next one, 19 high card points, 1 spade is our open bid. This is an annoying position because we would like to jump in, but we don't want to overemphasize the hearts. The 2 hearts is really too little. $19 should be risk 2 hearts. I don't believe in that. Another possibility is just to bid 4 spades. Forget about the hearts. Partner being limited. That simplifies the auction with a robot. I'll take that option. Our spades are so good and our hearts so bad. And we need some heart roughs there. And so we have hopefully 6 spade tricks, 2 club tricks, 8, 1 diamond, 9. But we need at least 1 rough in them, maybe 2. I want to encourage West to cover, so I let the 9. I don't know if that makes sense, but still, we got a favorable switch to diamonds. Because if East had won the first hard trick and played the diamond, I would not sure whether I should risk that finesse or not. But now it's easy. We want to continue hearts. Okay. So now we can even cash ace and king of trumps. And lose only 1 spade. 5%. Curious. Well, everybody is in 4 spades, so it's not a matter of the bidding. People who stopped short were really under bidding. And so here we go to the last deal. 14 high card points. No upgrade for me. Just a plain 1 club and a raise. Interesting. We have really good trumps here, but a really balanced hand on the side. Both are fast hands. I think I should let partner take the initiative here. And this is a match point double because we were hopeful of making 4. losing only 4 tricks or making 3 hearts. So we have to protect our score. If they are going down 2, we don't want to lose 100. We want them to get 100. We want to get 300. Partner is not holding something like a 6-card heart suit because it is a pass hand. So voids and such are really unlikely. So yes, we should double this with no guarantees. But match points makes us do that. Let's leave the agreed upon card. Okay, no minor spade honors in dummy. That's a good news for us, because it means that we are going to have to score 2 spade tricks and the club trick. So all we need is a diamond trick from partner. Let's keep on playing diamonds. We don't want to open up anything. And if the declarer has all the diamonds, we need partner to have the ace of clubs, which he probably does have, since he did bid. Oh, what is partner bidding on? Nothing. The queen jack of hearts. Nothing in clubs. Nothing in diamonds, and nothing in the queen of spades. That's his 3-heart bid. If it is, then we are in bad luck. They just made 9 tricks. That is a horrible ending. And yes, partner should have kept quiet over 2 spades. 3 hearts was already a bad score for us, I guess, because if they doubled, you lose 3 diamonds, a club, a spade. So it's down 1. I don't know. I wouldn't be too harsh on him because, as I said, it's a match point double. I would not consider doing that in any other situation. And we needed very little to survive. We got east with an absolute max and north with an absolute min. So that's just how these things go sometimes. So we ended with 56%. And didn't see the placing, but probably something about 4th place. So I hope you enjoy this. And I'll finish with yet another word from our sponsor, which is the Bridge Can Be Easier course. So visit this. This will be in the video. So watch this videos, especially this one, to know what I'm talking about. Is a course for enhancing your bridge skills, which goes much deeper than like explaining card play techniques and things that you can get from books. So the whole point of this course is to change your way of thinking, to help you think as an expert, and basically help you use the skills and methods that you see in these live streams in your own play. Okay, take a look and get in touch if this interests you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.